Um, I've never played this game, so I don't know how this could be bad. I've never played it, so. Isn't there a chest there? Do I gotta be on top of the chest? Oh, gold bars. Okay, yeah, you gotta be on top of the chest. Get out of the way, dude. Go away. Get out of the way so I can go. There we go. Hey, how do I go? Stairs? It's stairs. Is that the guy we just talked to? Why are there so many people? I gotta talk to all these people. Shit. My gosh, move, dude. Okay, kidding me? Thank you, Captain Obvious. Okay, do I have any weapons at all? You see, we'll get a save state. I have no clue what's going on. We die. Okay, so he said to the east, but okay, so I have 120 gold. So let's hope that. Nope, that's east. Oh my gosh. Okay, can I kill this thing? 5-1. This ain't gonna kill me, dude. Why can't I see how many hit points is it? Okay, we got it. That's a desk? I didn't even know that was a desk. I thought it was like a barrier. That's what it looks like. We don't have this stuff already? How do we not have this kind of stuff already? So, look that way. How do I know? Okay. HB8. I don't know if I have to talk to every one of these people. Just that guy must help me if I'm cursed. It's the N. Guessing that's an entrance. Who's this guy? Okay, so I think what we want to do first is buy that shield. Find some decent enemies to gain something from. I still take one damage, so that armor didn't do anything. It's like it was pointless to buy that armor. I've never played this game. Is it okay? Is it decent? It seems okay so far. Might die here. I really don't think fighting. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's hope we get rid of this guy. Dude, why? So I'm only doing 1 damage. But yeah, we're like getting nothing from those things. Let's hope this is affordable. 6 gold per night. So we didn't even make it. I don't think we made enough gold from those slimes. But we have no option. Talk to this guy already. Ah, man, they're annoying. They move away from you. It's cool for an RPG, but I was kidding. It like I said, it seems really cool so far. I've kind of read that it's pretty good, and then it's kind of like one of the first. I mean, I'm sure there were some that were on other older systems, but I think this one is considered one of the first. So we definitely need to level up, but I gotta find enemies that are worth my time. I don't think those slimes are worth my time. I don't want to get too far away from. See, we're just not taking our. How much gold do we get from these? Yeah, see, they're just annihilating. We have 2 gold, and I'm like, I'm already gonna like have to. I guess if we get enough experience and we level up, it'll be worth it. How many gold do we get from this blue one? Okay, we did level up. We only got one, but we did level up, so at least got that. Maximum hit points increased by 7. Okay, that should help quite a bit. Oh, dude, like I said, I'm enjoying this so far. It is, yeah, I would definitely, if you get a chance to revisit them, I would definitely probably buy a copy of this. I've never owned this. I've never played it. I don't know why. I just never have. Just never had an opportunity to play it. Dragon Quest and Smiley. I've never. What's that one? Yeah, Willow is good. The only thing I don't like about Willow is how much you have to. Like, I think it's just a little bit too grind heavy. It is a good game, but I think it's just too grind heavy. Okay, let's just go ahead and stay at the end again. This one could be really grind heavy too. I don't know. Very well could be. Well, a lot of these games, like, I don't know, like, they didn't think, like, they didn't, your brain didn't work that way as a kid. like Simon's Quest, I would have never beaten Simon's Quest as a kid because your brain doesn't like process stuff. Like the clues were just too cryptic. Like, but you got to remember it's adults making the games. Like, of course, an adult isn't going to be able to unless they're actively thinking. How's a kid going to think? But I don't think they were initially made for like I'm pretty certain the games I played weren't made for me. They were probably made for like teenagers and. But if you were a younger kid, like if you were pre-teen and you were figuring these games out, you were definitely smart. Okay. I want to check something real quick. This guy, uh, this guy I subscribed to, he's trying to play through Holy Diver, so I'm trying to catch his.
Punjabi Massacre, and this is a playthrough for
Yep, it looks like he's live now, so I want to make sure I tune into that. He's on the last level, so I want to see if he can get through. Yeah, like Bayou Billy and Battletoads, of course. Have you played Mad City? It's the Japanese version of Bayou Billy. It's really good. I think it's a little bit too easy. I was able to beat it on my first try. Um, so I think they had a good idea making it harder, but so no, I at first I was giving him some tips, and he said I don't want any tips. So I stopped giving him tips, and because you got to remember sometimes some people don't want tips when they're like a first playthrough, which is perfectly fine. And he was perfectly he was fine about it. He said, please don't give me tips. I said, "What?" See, I don't mind tips, especially if I'm stuck. I'll take all the tips I can get if I'm stuck. And some people do that. Some people say, hey, no tips until if I ask you for tips. But I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't bother me if people give me tips. Especially like some people like experiencing the game, like if they've never played it before. and sometimes they like having that experience of just being totally lost and failing, I guess. 'Cause it is rewarding to actually figure it out and get through it. But I think I've failed enough in my life where you know what? I'm gonna take some help. I'm gonna take some help. But that's just me personally. I get frustrated. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I get I fail even when I do get tips, so I still get that experience of failing either way. So okay, so we have 12 HP left. I wonder when we're gonna level up. So at least I think we're in the positive of our goal. If I have to go to the inn again, I think we've at least made some money this time. Safety save. Just in case I fail miserably. Um, I don't mind a hard game. Like I think after I finally beat Bayou Billy, I think Bayou Billy, like my opinion would change on that. I think it is actually fair. Um, because once you get through certain areas of the game, it does become a little bit more fair. It is still very hard, but in my opinion, I think the Sega Genesis has all around the hardest games. There was just, I mean, I didn't grow up playing a Sega Genesis, so maybe that's why that I feel that way. But I just feel like a lot of the games I play on the Sega have really bad hitboxes, um, and just all around unfairness. So if you're looking for really hard games, I think Sega Genesis is where you're gonna find more hard games. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, the NES did have some really hard games, but I think all around the Sega Genesis has just ridiculous. Uh, I would say probably hard in a bad way, like that. Like it's just there a lot of jankiness and a lot of no continues. Just all around just very frustrating. Sega Genesis, in my opinion. There are some very good games on there, but I think there's a lot of janky, unfair games on there. I didn't really get the Super NES either. I didn't grow up with that one, so I'm kind of experiencing a lot of games now for the first time. Still gotta play Super Castlevania. I haven't played that one yet. See if we can at least level up one more time before I try to go do something. I don't even know what we're supposed to do right. Hello, thank you. Okay, we still haven't leveled up. Is there a way to see? Can I see when I'm supposed to level up? OG Mario Kart. I have played it before. I don't think I've ever live streamed it, but I think my favorite Mario Kart was definitely the N64. But that's been, man, probably like 20 years ago. I haven't played that for like 20 years. I'm just trying to level up one more time. See how much that shield is. What if that shield is what is worth buying? Small shield is 90. Golly, we're never gonna get there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I don't know if it's that far, but yeah, I probably instead of going to classes, I was playing Mario Kart. But I was not invested in college. I should have not went to college. Was not invested in it. Uh, I didn't realize like how expensive it really was. Just all around, just stupid decision. Shouldn't have went. If you're gonna go to college, you better make dang sure what you're doing and that you're doing it for a purpose. I don't know. I kind of felt like I had to go to college. Like it was like what you were supposed to do. Like, that is not the case. Is college a good idea for some people? Yes. But for me, it was a dumb decision. I didn't use it for what it should be used for. I used it for playing Mario Kart. Yeah. I. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, I was hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I used college for playing Mario Kart, so that was a dumb decision. Uh, don't do that. You can play Mario Kart without college. Okay, did we get another? Okay, yep, we got another level. Got a spell now. So they'd said something about the north. What do I have for HP? I have 20 HP. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. Let's go explore. Yeah, so I was going to be a coach and a teacher. Um, went to college and kind of lost interest in being a teacher. So I kind of I wanted to coach football or powerlifting, and then I realized, oh, there's really no money in this. Um, so if I was going to do this, it would be like a side gig. It wouldn't be really a main thing unless I was like a college strength coach or something, which I didn't feel like that was going to happen. So then I decided to, after 2 years of messing around with college, I was playing football at the time, but that was going nowhere really. Okay, this could be a mistake. We're getting too far away from Earth. Oh my god, yeah, that's a mistake. I don't know if we're gonna beat this guy. Yeah, I think we're done for. Yeah, we're done for, dude. This guy's gonna do me in. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got an achievement for it, I guess. Okay, so what happens? Okay, so I don't know. It doesn't seem like anything happened, but we'll just go back. I think we should be able to, let's at least go this way and run into, see, we can't run into some of those other things again. So I don't really think it's a scam, but I think they do, I don't want to use the word scam because it's not really a scam, but they do scam people into thinking they need to go to college. You don't need to go to college. It is useful. It's definitely useful. But when I was finishing high school, they made me feel like I had to go to college. Like that was my only option in life was to go to college. And so I think that's where the scamminess comes in, I guess. Um, but I don't think college is a scam per se because like like doctors, lawyers, that kind of thing. Like it's very useful for those kind of jobs. Um, Trade schools, those kinds of things are not. You know. Yes, no, I would agree with you there. I think most people do not need college. So yeah, I think it's more of a trick. Like we've been tricked into thinking that you need it. Okay, we could die again. Okay, let's hope we can get to the dang. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, thank goodness. Wish it was cheaper. Wish it was like. Okay, so we just gotta keep doing this, I guess. To be honest with you, I don't know why I lost interest in being a teacher. I think it was I wanted to teach like PE kind of, because I wanted to be a coach. So I just kind of wanted to teach like PE, health, nutrition, that kind of thing. And then I just kind of lost interest. So yeah, I could have used that degree. No, you're not wrong. I do need a better weapon, but it's like I need to make gold. I'm like not making any gold. So I think, uh, yeah, you're probably right. Probably try to invest in. I think that sword was 70. I think the shield was 90, and I think the sword was 70. Was it like a copper sword or something? So yeah, this game is pretty. It's so far it seems to be like it's pretty grind heavy, but it's not that bad. I'm not hating it. Not yet, anyways. Probably try to break this gameplay up so that I don't get tired of it, I guess. Another game I gotta go back to is Chrysalis. I gotta go back to that one. You know, I always loved PE. That was like my favorite class. So, and then when I powerlifted, before my powerlifting coach passed away, um, he was letting me train some of the lifters like very slightly. It wasn't very much, but he would let me call some of the numbers on the training, and he would, you know, he taught me a lot of stuff. It's a shame that he passed away, but happens to all of us. But yeah, I always loved powerlifting, but I'm pretty certain my I don't think my body can. I thought about trying it again, but it's like I think my body's done with it. So I kind of like just training my grip and my forearms because it doesn't. It is strenuous, but it doesn't take a lot out of me, I guess. Something you can do. Yeah, if you look up Big Iron Gym, Rick Hussey, that was his name. He's a very knowledgeable coach. I would say he was up there with if you've heard of West Side Barbell, I would say he was high up there with Louis Simmons. Yeah, he was a very interesting guy. Very interesting man. He had a lot of stories. Okay, let's see if we can't buy a sword. Oh my gosh, now we're running into enemies galore. Oh no, 180, dude. Are you kidding me? Well, we could buy this club, I guess. Golly, dude. I don't want to buy that club. To heck with it, I guess. Okay, oh, cool. I guess we got that going for us. So he buys it back for half the cost. Yeah, swimming is very like it's easier on your joints, but it's not easier in general. I've never really been good at swimming. Let's see if we can get this thing. I gotta watch my Oh, can you make it back? Oh no, please make it back. Okay, at least we're getting those things. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. These always give me anxiety, these ones where you can't see the enemies. Like Earthbound is another one of these like this. Okay, we leveled up. I wish when you leveled up though your HP went back up. Okay, so hopefully we're out of the bad area. Okay, we are. Um, Meteorology. That would be very interesting. You know, I agree with you. Sometimes I feel in the line of work that I do now, like I'm just not making a difference. You know, I would like to make more of a difference. I would like to do something more meaningful. So I 100% agree with you there. Um, but it's like I just don't know. That's kind of why I started doing these videos and stuff. You know, if I can help somebody or give some information out, or it would be worth it to me. I mean, I'm no expert by any means, but I know like a couple things at least. Gold is still not going upwards. Heck is this? Oh, the torch. We gotta use the torch, don't we? Oh man, this could have been good. Oh man. I wish it just lit up the whole room. Three items in price. So is that all that's here? I think that's all that's in it. Twister. Yeah, that was a great movie. Bill Paxton was in that movie, wasn't he? Okay. Am I gonna be able to get out of here? There we go. So we did it. Oh, not this guy again. What spell do we? Hill hurt. Oh yes, dude. We demolished that guy. The gold increased by 10. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So I mean, you could be like a weather chaser, I guess, because that's more what they were, wasn't it? Um, so as far as like a meteorologist, or just kind of weatherman, and most of the like the weather chasers, I think, aren't they like they're not really funded by anybody. Like you almost got to have your own funding. So a lot of the awesome jobs are jobs you don't make any money at. It's like stuff you just do because of the passion of doing it. Um, I mean, there are ways to figure out how to make money doing things you're passionate about, but it's very hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because a lot of that stuff you see, it's been funded by the people themselves, or they've gotten, donations or all that kind of thing. And then they end up, maybe going viral or something by having YouTube videos or something like that. It's like a lot of people are under this assumption that I don't know, like just do what you love doing. It's like, well, that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to do things you don't like doing first for a long, long time before you get to do what you like to do. Okay, so I'm thinking, I don't know. We could probably level up faster fighting some of those magician guys. I'm just worried that. Let's go ahead. We'll just save it. Okay, looks like he's starting to play here. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Okay, should we? Let's try using the spell on this then. Man, why can't we run into the magician? Why is he playing golf? He's not playing. What's he doing? What's he doing? Is he testing out a controller? Supposed to be playing Holy Diver, dude. Yeah, now we can't seem to run into another one of those magicians. See, the only thing I don't like about these games is you can't see the enemy. I wish they just had them visible so you could just go run into them. I mean, I get it though. It does give a little bit of surprise when you keep running into them, but I think it's more of an annoyance. Yeah, here anymore, I don't like taking naps. They just seem to like ruin my day. Like then I just feel tired the whole rest of the time. I used to love naps. Not so much anymore. Yeah, last time we got too far away. Okay, why can't we run into a magician here? Yeah, I'll agree with that one, yeah. It still gives a little bit of that surprise element, but you can actually see them. So you can actually avoid them if you want to. Yeah, because some of these lesser enemies, I would like to just avoid them. Like those loose slimes, I don't really need to fight those guys. I know that in Earthbound, if you run into enemies that you're like overpowered for, I think it just lets you, like it automatically uh, kills them right away. I think, if I remember correctly. What he's doing. What if he's having problems? Okay, so we got the talent. We didn't get much progress in this stream. Magician. Okay, I think the shield was 90, so we're almost to be able to buy a shield, I guess. So for me, it's I listen to these prank phone calls. I always just I set a sleep timer on my phone, or not my phone, my TV, and I just let the prank phone calls play. I don't know why they're relaxing me. Sometimes they make me laugh and wake me up. Something crazy. I follow a lot of this lolcow stuff, and apparently that Cyrax guy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. He's all over the place right now. Apparently, he said some really dumb things on the internet, which he like a lot of people don't know this. This guy's been saying terrible things for a long time, but apparently some of his stuff has gone viral here lately. So we might actually see some consequences for him saying stupid things. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll get that lucky or not. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you should always be careful what you say in general, but definitely, yeah, on the internet because it's like so many people can hear it. Um, it's okay to have an opinion, but you probably shouldn't say things that could threaten other people. And that is what he chose to do. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Okay, so far this is a grind game, which is not bad. I don't mind grind games. I don't mind leveling up. Um, let's see. Should we buy a shield? I thank thee. Gary took all my money. Okay, so let's look here. Okay, so I don't want to get too much further here. I think this is a good place to stop, at least for now. I got a late start today. Had to edit some videos, and hopefully I get another video posted. I did like a how-to on Gun Force for the SNES. Um, it's kind of like the Holy Diver one. It's not a professional, professionally done how-to video. I didn't edit it, so there is mistakes in there. Um, I kind of feel like that is a more pure way to do those videos, I guess. Just my opinion, because when you play games, you're at least for me, it's very rare that I have a perfect run of a game. So I thought to myself, well, why make a how-to video being perfect? Um, because you're gonna make mistakes. So that's just I choose to do them that way. So hopefully, I guess, what's your guys' opinion on it? Do you think it that way is okay, or I'll probably still, even if you guys say it's not okay, I'll probably still do it that way because I just feel like to me when I watch somebody play a game, if it's like too perfect, it's like I can't relate to that because I'm not perfect. Like when I play a game, I always seem to mess it up in some manner. So seeing somebody else mess up a little bit, I think is a I don't know. I just feel like that's more relatable, I guess. Like a lullaby, yeah. This game's music is kind of like a lullaby. But no, if you notice, the when I use the or when I do the how tos on the video games, they are imperfect, and I chose to do them that way. Um, no, and I definitely don't mind opinions or criticism, so don't never be afraid to give me that. I can take criticism, 100%. But yeah, that's just kind of explaining. That's why I chose to do it that way. And I thought about playing the physical game, and then I'm like, well, that could get really long and drawn out. And some of these games you guys have already seen me play. Like Target Renegade, I've played that numerous times on stream. You guys have seen me play that physical game. Um, Holy Diver, you guys have seen me play that, the physical game, plenty of times. Um, you guys have seen me play Gun Force. Those are all games that I've speed ran. So you guys have all seen me play the physical game. So I kind of chose to kind of speed the process up, make it more followable, with the save states. So that's why I chose to kind of do it that way. So hopefully you find them helpful if you guys like those kind of games, and hopefully those tips help you. But no, I'm out of time for today. Got a late start, so we'll be back tonight. Hopefully you can fall asleep to this stream tonight. This game has relaxing music, so I do plan to play this again. So we'll just kind of stay on course with this one and try to make some more progress on it. I'm enjoying it so far. It's not too bad. Um, yeah, I do need to work on my thumbnail game, 100%. My thumbnail game is not very good. So yes, you're not wrong. I need to work on that. So thank you for all the tips, and I'll be back tonight. You guys take care. Have